Hey Sass Squad, welcome to the video. Happy Monday. Sorry so much that I have not been posting on my YouTube channel. I only posted one video last month. And I did actually do a decent amount of Rose Cup, but I did cover everything on Twitch. Sorry guys, I'm gonna try better to bring more stuff, make more content for YouTube this month. But today I'm actually bringing you my first Toxic Cup of the month that I did on Friday in Burbank. I was running kind of a fun team. I want to show you the battles, and the Cup's meta is already changing with Shadow Pokemon being introduced into the pool now with the chance to TM Frustration. Did you guys TM any good Shadow Pokemon, by the way? Let me know in the comments below, but let's get into the video, guys, and thanks so much for being patient here. Let's go. Shit, my bad. There we go. I reversed it. Thank you. Okay. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream and got it all situated now. Alright, so I led with Tentacruel here. He leads with the Bibriel, which is perfect for me. And I'm like, what I want to do here is, no matter what, Tentacruel is, if he stays in, Tentacruel wins this matchup if he shields or doesn't shield. So I'm just going for it. I'm like, woo! And fortunately, you know, I want to keep my Tentacruel up, so I decided to commit a shield since he did too. He didn't even know what was going on. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it, dude, I'm going straight for the Hatchet Pump now. Because he's probably going to think I'm going to go for another Acid Spray. Let's see what he does. And he definitely did not expect that. I should have just stayed in, but I'd end up switching to Wormadad. He just gets hit by a Hydro. Man, that's rough, bro. Yeah, I got the Acid Spray shield. It was like the that's what I'm saying. So, since I got the Acid Spray shield, in his head, he's probably like, I can't shield the next thing, I can't fall for that again. And that's when it's like, that's when I nuked him. Yeah, I know. So, he brings in the Ludicolo, and I go for the Buzz. Wormadad. Wormadad. I always say Wormadad. Because he's like the true daddy of this cup. That's what his name should be. Wormadam is going to be able to win this matchup, though. So we knock out Ludi, and it's over. Game 1. Alright, so Game 1. Dude, I was so excited to lead. I think Tentacruel is probably best. It's a hard Pokemon to use, I feel, honestly. I don't know. I think it's really interesting to use it, and it can definitely be good, but in this cup, but at the same time, it's really hard once people know what it is. Yeah, that's true. That is true, X Factor. That's such a huge advantage for me, because whether they shield or not, it doesn't matter for the Tentacruel versus Bibriel. If they shield, even better for me. Because now I'm like, okay, I can comfortably shield. And, I don't know, I'm down to get to that level. Alright, so I lead with Swellow this time. He's lead with Ludicolo. That's rough. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going straight. I'm just going to attack this thing. I'm going to stay in and go for the Sky Attack. Man, thing about Swellow, it's absolutely a glass cannon. Hey Oscarlicious, welcome to the stream. Alright, I shield the Mirror Shot. And I'm gonna go for another Sky Attack here, just to either get a shield or pretty much finish it off. I think he shielded, which I thought was really weird. Oh, okay, never mind, he just dies. Okay, so he dies there, he brings in the Giraffe Rig, and I decided to switch out to Wormadam again. I know I can win this matchup, so I just kind of stay in. Alright. Yeah, I know. The only problem with Swallow in this cup is it can't really take a hit. It can really dish out damage. That's why I really like it, because it can totally fuck you up if you're not prepared for it. But I don't know. I want a Tranquil, but I'm trying to get a Hundo. I really don't want to waste resources, even on a lucky one I have, until I get a Hundo, because I think the Hundo, you kind of need the Hundo, I feel. See, this is kind of bad, because I should have gone for the Bug Buzz, but I think he ends up shielding this anyways. So it's actually alright. But, I mean, I switch out into Tentacruel because I know I'm going to win this matchup easily. He goes for an Ice Beam. I mean, yeah. That's not going to do much to Tentacruel here. I decided to farm him, and I think I just Hydro Pump whatever comes in. Yeah. Yeah, it's game. Man, I'm telling you, like, things are different now with the Shadow Pokemon, but for a little bit there I was thinking Tentacruel was, like, definitely a very good pick, but kind of hard to play. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, like, you could even almost one-shot Gliscor with a Brave Bird with Swellow. If they don't shield, you can almost come knock it out with one hit. It's fucking insane, dude. Alright, so... Oh yeah, he didn't want to do a third match. I forgot. He forfeit the last match. But, okay, now I'm facing RC Cola though, and this is difficult. This guy is really good. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Kobe. It's really fun. That's DMW's favorite. He'd be proud if he saw me using this Tentacruel. See, the thing is, a team like this, I wouldn't necessarily recommend to use, because I feel like it's kind of hard to navigate, and you have to make a lot of risky plays, and you have to kind of predict right, and it's really unforgiving if you fuck up. Like, if you bring, like, there's a match in this game, for example, where I lose purely based on the third Pokemon I brought. And I had extreme momentum, where it was, like, almost a clear victory. And it's insane, like, just the one Pokemon I brought cost me the entire match. It's insane how that happens sometimes, but... I mean, I'm sure that happens with everyone's teams, but... I don't feel like I really have a lot of safe switches on this. You know, even though I'm running Wormadam, it's like, what do you really switch to? Yo, Green Rock, welcome to stream. Great to see you. RC Cola is a beast. So, these are some good matches. Alright, so... Oh yeah, actually after... I won't even spoil it. We'll just watch it. But yeah, there's some good matches here. Oh, wow. Alright. So I'm trying to... I bring the Drapion because he has the glide. I was thinking, like, Drapion fucks up his team. But I feel like, you know, obviously I probably should have seen the bait here. But in my mind I'm thinking, okay, lead with Tentacruel, whatever he has, Acid Spray, and then switch to said counter and try to get as much damage off before they switch. Sometimes you can catch people off guard and completely kill a Pokemon and waste their energy if you play it right, but now that I look at it, the line I brought is kind of iffy because I'm primarily bringing Tentacruel, I think, to deal with that Bibarel. And unfortunately, he reads this really well, brings the Wormadam for his lead, and, you know, I think I decided to go for the Hydro Pump right off the bat. Yeah. So I go for the Hydro Pump. He doesn't shield. So I decide to switch to Swellow. He switches in Toxicroak. The tough thing here is, this is what I'm saying by Swellow is so glassy. Even though Swellow could win this matchup, it's also kind of scary because counter is neutral, because it's a normal flying type. Alright, so we go for another one. See, that's a little rough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is where I realize, you know, I need a different flyer. And I don't necessarily think Golbat is the better option. I mean, Pidgeot would be ideal for the way I'm playing, but I don't have one. So I guess Tranquil is the one I'm kind of looking at. See, this is where I completely got screwed. I should have switched to Crunch. If I would have been running Crunch over Fell Stinger, I think maybe I would have had a chance here. But I completely got screwed by bringing Drapion as my last, and this match could have definitely been mine if I would have just brought something else entirely. So yeah, that's definitely a rough battle. He definitely takes it here. Let's see. You didn't... Today was your first match in your Go Stadium professional career, 1-2 after winning the first match. Oh, nice, man. I understand. That's rough, but that's experience. It's not weak to water, it's just that it can't do anything with Ice Fang, and you have Aqua Tail Fell Singer. You can't do any real damage to it. Yes, I do actually. The Hippo definitely gets play. You will see that for sure. I'll use everything at some point in this tournament. Thoughts on Wiggly in Toxic Cup or in GBL? Because it's interesting, but I don't know. I feel like it has a lot of good... I personally am not running it. I think it's a really good Pokemon in Great League. I like it a lot, but in Toxic Cup I'm not sure. But I think... if you... I mean, there's so many poisons, but everyone's not going to be running a team full of poison Pokemon. Let's be real. I think it's a pretty good pick, depending on how you build your team. Like, a standalone, I think I would put it on a team if I built my team a certain way. I would definitely consider putting Wigglytuff on it. I've definitely looked at it. Scientist, welcome to stream, buddy. It's good to see you. Alright, so our second match, I decided to lead with Tentacruel and I bring Hippo in the Swellow again. Yeah. I think even in Open Great League, Wigglytuff is pretty good. Alright, so this is a favorable matchup for me. So I stay in. Kish Howell, thank you so much for the follow, homie. Aw, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, Kish Howell. Welcome to the Sass Squad, friend. It's great to have you here. Dream. Alright, so we do the acid spray on the Bibarel. Holy fucking shit, dude, we got a sub by Kish Howell. Let's go, Johto, that's interesting. I wonder if they'll make, what kind of changes they'll make. Okay, so I switch into Hippo here against the Wormadam. You powered up a Hippo out of a rage. Oh my gosh. Alright, so the Hippo takes down Wormadam, which is one of the main reasons why we're running it, is to deal with that, all the steel bug, all the steel types in general. We're going straight for Earth Power, but obviously he's gonna shield. Alright, so I send in Tentacruel here. I'm going for the acid spray. And obviously it's not gonna shield that. So here is the question, do I shield or do I not shield? So I decided I'm going to shield and commit to it because I think I can knock him out here. He switches to Toxicroak, and that's where I switch. And this is unfortunate for me. He's able to get off an attack before I can get to my Sky attack, which, and reminder, he still has a shield. That's another reason why I'm thinking Swellow might not be the best heir. Because I think one of the reasons why I wanted to run Swellow was to deal primarily with Golbat. And that's not really... I'm not even seeing Golbats, like, at all. So... yeah. He takes the match there too, and at that point I was like, man, GG's. So we go into... I still do a third match, but I'm gonna try to... I think I decided to switch it up a little bit for our third match. Damn. He was really... He read my team right. Like, we talked about it after, and he was like, I really like your team. He's like, I knew what you were trying to do with your Tentacruel and your Drapion. So he pretty much baited me. The first game, he extremely baited me. Because when you first look at his team, it's like, Drapion's gonna do good here, but... Damn, Bibriol just hard counter, like, well, not counter, but just walls it. Alright, so this time, I lead with the Hippo. He leads with Flygon. Interesting matchup here. Decided to stay in and go for a Body Slam. Rank 9 for life. Yeah, I'm rank 9 right now, guys. Sorry. I don't know if you're asking me as well. It's hard because I'll take it serious for a while, and then I'll also want to have fun. I knew that was a Dragon Claw, so I didn't want to shield. It's hard because I want to... sometimes I'll do auto wreck, which is not the smartest thing to do if you're trying to raise your rank. Alright, so I go for the Body Slam. I'm thinking he might shield. He probably isn't going to shield. Okay, he does shield. That's right. So we get one shield. He switches into Bibriol. Decide to switch into my Swellow. Which, this is another reason why I think it's not worth it. He can't even take one Surf from a Bibriol. Even though he can win the Bibriol matchup with shields, depending on energy and such, he can't win. And I think that's something to consider when you're running a flyer too, is that it should probably help. It should be a little more multi-dimensional. So watch. I mean, like, granted I'm like at health, but I don't even think even at full health I could take one. So now we have to go in the mirror, and I think even I should have probably just went for a Surf here. I think at this point I could have probably just went for the Surf and still won. Like, knocked it out and saved a little bit of energy. And yeah, I should not have... Okay, I switched out here thinking, alright, this is the right play. He's gonna expend all his energy. Okay, there's an Earthquake. I'm like, alright, this is good. We got Flygon, and then I'm like, okay, fuck, he has this. So he ends up winning again. Man, that was a tough opponent. I really was impressed by his game playing. But watch this, guys. I click on the Sneasel right after getting 3-0'd, and I'm like, I don't even fucking care anymore. I just got a shiny Sneasel, dude. That was so funny. I was like, oh my god. Holy fucking shit, dude, I got a shiny Sneasel. Dude, it's crazy because both of my shiny Sneasels are from Burbank, from when I did, like, yeah, I was like, don't worry, you lost. Here you go. Thank you, game. And look at the fucking IVs. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Why couldn't that be 0 attack? Do you know how amazing that would have been if that was 0 attack? I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Damn, what is a Hundo Sneasel? I actually want to look now. Alright, I'm going into our third opponent now. Edwin also makes some pretty great plays. Yeah, I know, right? Hold on, let me look. If Sneasel is 0, 15, 15, I'm gonna be like, are you kidding me? Like, for real. What's a 0, 15, 15? Oh my gosh, if it was 0, 15, 15, it would have been a rank 7 Sneasel. That would have been a sweet fucking Pokemon to have in Great League. Damn. I hate you. I hate you, game. That would have been a rank 7. Holy shit. I don't think it was... I think it was too high of a level to be a Weavile. Oh my god, if it was Weavile though, it would have been a rank 1. If it was low enough to be a Weavile, that was a rank 1 Weavile for Great League. Damn, that's... I mean, it wasn't the right IVs anyways. But damn, that's insane. Wow. What a letdown. Alright, so we have 2 more opponents. So we're 1-1 in the tournament. After we cover our next 2 opponents, I'm gonna do more GBL. We should probably have 10 more matches. Let me actually make sure. Alright, yeah, this team's pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna lead with Tentacruel. Just because I'm comfortable, and I'm gonna assume he's not really sure what I'm gonna do with it. It's not always the best thing to assume. Oh, but I'm assuming it. Okay, we're like halfway there. Alright, so he's leading with Gliscor, and I'm counting, so I know he's going for Night Slash here, so I don't even shield. I'm like, okay, he goes for the Night Slash. I'm gonna try to get some energy. And I'm like, wait, he's going for Night Slash again. So I'm like, alright, I'm not gonna shield. Very predictable. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go for Hydro Pump. I'm not sure if he knows what I'm running, but I decided to go super aggressive. Okay, so he shields it, and I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna stay in for a little bit here. And then I switch out to Hippowdon. I know this is a Night Slash again, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna shield. He switches out, brings in his Toxicroak. I'm like, alright, Body Slam time. We already got one of his shields. So this is either going to do a decent amount of damage or... Okay, he shields. So the shields are down on my opponent. I think I decide to just die. And throw in Wormadam. Yeah. Alright. Wormadam can finish off Toxicroak here. I will shield, finally. We knock out the Toxicroak. Gliscor comes back in. I decide to go for an Iron Head. I'm pretty sure this is Night Slash. Like, he's not really trying to trick me, so I don't shield. As you can see, I'm not really scared of the Earthquake. I knew he didn't have energy. So we're able to knock him out there. He brings in Bibarel. I switch in Tentacruel, go for the Acid Spray. This is a really good situation for us. I decided to shield, I think, because I think I can just win this matchup with my... Yeah, I'll be able to I'll be able to acid spray at least one more time. And I mean, that's probably more valuable because now he's at -2 defense. And I think I even win before I die here. Yeah. Alright, so we take the first battle here against Edwin. Dude, Tentacruel's doing work. I'm telling you, like, during this... I was expecting... I actually weighed this one because I was hoping to go 4-0. RC Cola was a really tough opponent to beat. I was expecting to go 4-0 if I'm being honest. But it was tough. And the whole month I'm just gonna experiment each tournament I do with something new. I'm gonna try to run Venomoth on my next team for this upcoming weekend. Maybe we can figure something out on the stream. Alright, so I lead with Drapion this time because I was like, okay, if you led with Gliscor, maybe he's gonna do it again. Let's punish him for it. He stays in for a second, and then he switches in his Steelix. I decided to go for an Aqua Tail before switching out. Just get off with like get a little bit of chip damage off if he doesn't want to shield. I'm like, okay, this is not sustainable. I'm gonna stay in and I'm gonna just try to spam another Aqua Tail actually. You know, I was really thinking this was Crunch, but I'm like, wait, I'm not really counting right now. So I could have totally ate that Crunch. But I think at this point he will shield because he's feeling a little bit of pressure from the Aqua Tail. And I decided to switch out and I'm like, okay, this has to be a Crunch. It feels like it's a Crunch. So I decided not to shield. And unfortunately, it's actually an Earthquake. I'm like, fuck! And Tentacruel still lives, which is insane, honestly. That's crazy bulk. And I use Acid Spray. And I'm like, fuck. This is not good for me. I think I send in Drapion again. I think I don't shield. I think I'm a little scared, but this is Crunch. And I should have known better. A little too scared. He brings in the Gliscor. I go for the Fell Stinger because I want to increase my Ice Fang damage. He ends up shielding. And I think this is Night Slash. I don't know why he keeps going for Night Slash, honestly. Okay, so trying my best to kill him before, but unfortunately Gliscor is able to beat the Drapion here. So now it's Wormadam versus the World. And we have a Steelix that we still have to beat, which is not feeling too good. Not feeling like that's very likely gonna happen for us. Bibriol comes in, goes for the Surf. We can take two of them, but unfortunately, that switch. Actually, you know what? We actually could have won this match, I think, if we predicted this switch correctly. That was amazing on my opponent's end. I even like shook his hand, like, damn, dude, I fucking had that match for sure if you did not do that switch, or if I didn't use my charge move and I was patient. This is one thing that I'm trying to get better at, is whenever I'm ready to use a charge move, is to wait a little bit before I use it and see if my opponent switches before I use it. Because a lot of times, if they predict your move and they get the switch and they just waste all of your energy, it's a little rough. Yeah, Bug Buzz would have done a lot of damage. Let me see how much it would have done. Let's see. Alright, so we're going into a final battle here. Wormadam. Bib. Let me take off shields. Alright, so I lead with the Tentacruel, and he leads with Toxicroak. I decided to stay in a little bit. Bug Buzz does 80 damage. So it does over half its health. Alright, so I use Acid Spray on the Toxicroak, and I switch out into Wormadam, trying to kill it. Dude, did you see how much damage that Confusion did before it switched out? It survived with 1 HP. That Toxicroak barely lived. I came in, just Acid Spray Confusion almost knocked it out entirely. Alright, so this is kind of rough. It's mainly because it had the defense boost. It had a debuff from Acid Spray. I'm gonna let my Wormadam die as fast as possible, but I have to go for it. I'm gonna go for another Iron Head. Alright, so we're trying our best here. He has to do something, or I can get off another charge. Jake, sounds good, man. Welcome to the stream. Let's get surprised. Alright, so I sent in Bibarel. Bibarel can, like, pretty much... I'm gonna shield regardless. I have 2 shields. And I could have definitely took a crunch, but he switches in the Toxicroak. It just dies right away because it was already at 1 HP. I get off a Surf. I probably could have just farmed him down. You got cuffed on the baseball team yesterday? Damn, dude, that's rough. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, I switch out here, and I'm gonna go for the Acid Spray. Our boy is gonna get the Acid Spray off, and I think he ends up shielding when he probably shouldn't. Yeah, he shielded. So it's definitely game here. No matter what, I'm shielding this. And he goes for the Surf, and I'm thinking, I think a Surf is enough to kill him at this point. And I'm like, oh shit, does he have it already? I'm like, he's a Hyper Fang. And I'm like, okay, I'm alive. I'm like, okay, I'm going for it. I'm going for the Hyper Fang. Secure the kill. So I end up winning in the end in our tiebreaker match. Man, that was close. Oh, that's badass, dude. You're playing Smash for your school's esports team? That's chill. Alright, so we end up winning that match against Edwin. And guys, guess what? Guess who our last opponent of the tournament is? Do you want to guess? Do you want to take one wild guess who it is? Because who do I always face in every tournament? If you guessed Grum, you would be correct. Yeah. Let's see those Grum emotes, guys, if you have them. If you guys got that sub, let's see those Grum emotes. Yeah, so earlier that day, Grum 3-0'd me on the stream, and I'm like, this is not what I wanted to do. Is face the Grum. Grum is a beast. Okay, so he already knows my team too, so it's not like I can catch him off guard with the Tentacruel. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? It's so funny because Grum had to face the same person twice in this tournament. I don't even know how it happened. He faced them twice, and we were sitting there. I'm like, I'm like, Grum, you faced the same person twice. You're definitely facing me. And then we got paired up. It's so funny. I'm like, if you got paired up against the same person twice in a tournament, of course you're battling me this tournament. Come on. You face Grum, he brings hell. Absolutely. Yeah, he's very cool. He's a great friend. Alright, so I know he loves that Bibarel and Drapion, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna bring something I don't normally bring. I'm gonna switch it up against Grum. I need to play different to win. Alright, so I think we end up getting the mirror at the beginning of this match, Bibarel versus Bibarel. I can't remember. We will see soon enough, though. I need to change my outfit. Like, what am I wearing? What are these clothes? It's like one night after one night of drinking that's lasted for months. Alright, yeah, we are in the mirror. It's kind of tough. I look fabulous. Oh, thank you. Alright, so I go for the Hyper Fang. I don't even want to fuck around here. I'm like, I don't know what he's gonna do. And so he shields, great prediction there. And I'm feeling like he's gonna be playing aggressive as well. So I decided to shield here. Alright, so we're pretty much at the same. I decided to switch out here to Wormadam. And we're in another mirror. I'm like, what? I'm like, no! Okay, I'm trying to get that last shield. Or, sorry. Yeah. He does not shield at all. Good play. I decide not to shield as well, but he goes for Bug Buzz here. And decide to also go for Bug Buzz on the next turn. Kind of thinking he's not going to shield. We're pretty much... This is the same thing happening here. Alright, so now it comes down to, do I want to shield versus not? And I decided to opt out on shielding because I know I have Hippo in the back and I can come in and farm down like a little bit of energy, I guess just one tap. He brings in Bibarel and I think I decide to sack. Oh no, I decided to shield. Okay, I shield here. Yeah, it's been a complete mirror match so far. It's kind of insane. Alright, so I think I can take one Surf. Yeah, I can take one Surf. I go for the Body Slam. He does not use a shield, and I come in with Bib. He has Drapion. I go straight for a Hyper Fang, thinking maybe he's not going to shield this. But the problem here is, for him, is it doesn't really matter. He's running Fell Sting or Aqua Tail. He can't do anything here. So I just won the match, just purely based on that. Isn't that insane? Like, just because he can't do enough damage here. That's how bad this matchup is for Drapion if you're not running Crunch. Like, if he was running Crunch, he could have won this matchup. So I end up winning the first match because of that alone. I was like, holy shit, no way. Fucking. I'm like, thank you. That makes it a little bit easier for me to win the first one, because now I know I have room for error. Alright, so... Yo, Taco! Welcome to the stream, man. Great to see you. We're on our second battle here with Grumwitch. Welcome back, X Factor. Thank you, Kobe, for giving a shout out to Taco there. Guys, give Taco some love on Twitch, guys, if you aren't already following him. Taco Tuesdays, super hype. Taco Tuesday! Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen?
I am ready.
I want to see some taco trucks, if you have them. Oh, badass, man. Nice. Alright, so we were waiting for Grum to lock in. So switching it up completely the first time was actually good for us. So now this is great because I can lead Tentacruel versus Bibriel. And I go for the acid spray. Damn. Can't even get an X on that. What's wrong with me? Not that it matters. I think I shield here. And I think this is, he switches out. Okay, he switches out the Wormadam, and I decide to try to, I think I am trying to get, I'm lagging like crazy, but I think I decided to get off an acid spray before I switch out. This is the second. I won the first one. I use acid spray, and I switch into Hippowdon just to fucking destroy Wormadam. I'm not gonna shield this. Okay, so Wormadam is gone. We know Bibriel's coming in, so I decided to just go for the Body Slam, get a shield. This is my best case scenario here. Powdon's gonna go down. I decided to bring in my Tentacruel here because I know I can get another acid spray off. I think I commit to a shield here. Or I think I decide to let it die. I think this is the better play because I'm going to be at full health versus his almost dead Bibriel. I think I was just thinking this is definitely my best play instead of committing to a shield there because Tentacruel wasn't really going to do too much other than speed up this matchup. I think I shield because I think it's smarter not to take any damage. It's obvious he's going for Hyper Fang. Drapion comes in again. He can't do anything, dude. He brought the Drapion again. He can't win this match. So this already, just because of that alone. You know, that's the thing. I'm running Fellstinger on mine also, but I feel Crunch is definitely the better move, because even last match, if he was running Crunch instead of Fellstinger, he could have actually won the last battle. This one, maybe he could have won too, actually, if he had Crunch. I think he would have won if he had Crunch. But unfortunately, he just loses. So I end up beating Grum, but we go into a third match also. Man, I've honestly been enjoying using Tentacruel, and I don't know how long I don't know if it's going to be too good really anymore. It's dropped down on the ranking tremendously since Shadow Pokemon got introduced. Oh, excuse me. Alright, after this battle, we will be doing more GBL here. Alright, so I lead with Tentacruel, and you lead with Toxicroak. I think I stay in. I'm going to shield, I think, the Mud Bomb. Or no, I just take it. I can take a Mud Bomb. Alright, so he switches Wormadam, and I decided to go for the Acid Spray, making him think I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump here, because he knows if he doesn't shield a Hydro Pump, it's going to hurt. He does not shield at all. I bring in Swellow. There's a lot of lag here. I think the lag actually mattered here, but I didn't even care to do a rematch because I already won. I think I missed at least like a fast attack or two there. Toxic Crook wins it, yeah. I think it can for sure because of the mud bomb. The mud bomb spam. It definitely wins because I can't. It's not like it can take super effective from poison jab or anything. Alright, so this is the thing about Swellow. And I can't even get off this. Okay, I get it off. So I think he ends up sacking Wormadam here. And then, oh no, he shields it. Damn. Fortunately, Swellow can at least kill it, but then we die right away to Bibril. Throw in Tentacruel. Try to get off the acid spray. Unfortunately, this is not good for us because he still has Toxicroak in the back anyways, so we definitely lost this matchup. Why did they switch? I'm not I think because they were scared that I had Bibril in the back. You mean the Toxicroak? Because I think, see, like... Wow, that was insane, actually. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, though, because the way he played that, he's able to get up the Hyper Fang here, and I'm dead. Because, yeah, Tentacruel has virtually no health. So, we end up going 2-1 against Grum. We win the first two, we won the last. Let me bring up the tournament over here. It's a small one, but it was the first one of the month. Let's see here. Oh wow. This is all over the place. Oh yeah, I was messing around with this the other day. We were watching YouTube. The tube. Anyway, so what, there's like 13 people. I was the only one running Swellow and Tentacruel. Like, no one else brought one. We're like almost. I wonder. I'm hoping we can maybe reach Ace by the end of the season. I think we might. We're pretty close. So we end up going 3-1 this tournament. We're gonna be doing more, for sure, this month. I'm having some fun with Toxic. But yeah, OG Master Wade took it, and I guess a lot of us tied for second. But I guess these are considered the real second, third. Damn, if I would just be RC Cool, I could have 4-0'd. Alright guys, if you like content like this, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you're better to find me on Twitch, so links are in the description. Sass Squad's gonna show me each and every day. You guys have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.